Hello, this is Chiak. We are back again with another set of Danger by Design by Nancy Drew. I realized I should be saying hello, I should be saying bonjour. And we're gonna leave. Okay. Point neuf. We're just gonna travel around, honestly. I don't remember all the places that we need to go yet, but
No, don't say anything. Let me guess. You lost your passport, so you're looking for the American consulate to get it replaced. Only you wound up here because you asked a Parisian for directions, and you thought you understood what he said, only you didn't. Am I right?
Well, you got the part about being an American right.
But you're not lost? Ugh, I must be losing my touch. Dieter von Schwesterkrank. Please don't tell me you're a would-be model who thinks her career would take off if only I would photograph her.
No, my name's Nancy Drew. Minette sent me here to pick up some fabric photos.
I regret to say I have not printed them up yet, nor will I have time to do so for quite a while. Had I used my digital cameras, there would be no problem, but unfortunately, the essence of those fabrics was better captured by film.
okay.
But I need to deliver them to that fashion editor, Michel Traquenard, today.
My regrets once again. Do you know how to make prints?
No.
Then you will learn. There is a binder on the bookshelf that will tell you how to make prints with the paper I use, which is Krollmeister Escachrome PB paper. The darkroom is through the door with the red light by it, and the 4 negatives from which prints need to be made are next to the enlarger. I'm sure you'll do fine.
Alright. Trust to handle chemicals right away. Got it. Thanks. Cool. Just some relaxing fish. Man, that fish is going.
What's this?
That's just a toy I made when I was a boy. Go ahead and play with it if you want. I still do.
I sure as hell did not make anything like that when I was a
Nice
kid.
camera. Is it digital?
Yes, very high res though. Very limited capacity. Would you like to borrow it?
I'd love to. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's actually quite nice of him. Okay. Where is the... Sorry, he said there's instructions by the bookcase. Was it here? Or is it in the... Maybe it's in the... Okay, well this...
Just make sure you don't knock over anything in there. Some of those chemicals are extremely volatile. Help yourself!
Whoa, look at all those bottles of chemicals. One false move and boom.
One false move and boom. Why is it stored like this? Okay, but where's the... No, I don't... But there was no instructions. That's why I'm trying to find the instruction booklet. What is going on? I hate this. Put it back. Thank you. Okay, how do I... Okay, I'm seriously having trouble navigating here. No. Okay, here we go. Okay, but where are the... I'm so confused. He said there's an instruction, but he said it was by the bookshelf, didn't he? That's why I'm so confused, right? Oh, it's right here. It's on the side. That's why I couldn't see it. I don't know how this is going to look for you on your end, but on my side, the screens are completely cut off. Okay. Your Krollmeister is chrome photographic paper is already mounted on the special mounting bracket. Okay. Make sure all processes are done in complete darkness. Using any type of light, including red light, will ruin the image. Insert the negative you desire into the print enlarger. Okay. Turn off the lights. Turn on enlarger and project image onto the Krollmeister for 9 seconds. Exposure for less. for less or more than this time will destroy the image. Okay, so we insert the negative here. Turn off the lights. We'll say 3 seconds.
Enlarger, negatives, developer, stop path, fixer. May I take this binder into the dark room with me?
Leave it in here, please. If you take it in there, you might spill something on it.
Okay, hold on. Okay. So, I'm writing this down. I don't care. So, enlarger. Turn off light. We'll say 3-second exposure. Then first bath. Bath 1 is for the developing fluid, which 7 seconds, so we'll say I'll count to 8. The second one is less than 5 seconds, so I'll count to 3. For no more than 5 seconds. And then the fixer, place Chromeister PB photographic paper with the exposed image in a tray for, and I'll count to 8. Or sorry, I'll count to 9. Light may be turned on after print is removed from the fixer. Hang to dry. Okay. We're gonna do this in the dark. One, two, three. And then I have to make sure not to knock over any chemicals while I'm blind in here. This seems insane, but okay.
Oh my gosh, it's pitch black in here. With all those chemicals around, I'm going to have to be real careful.
1, 2, 3.
I broke my timer, so you'll have to count to
three,
yourself. You know,
4,
9,
5,
8, 7,
6,
6, 5.
7, 8. 1, 2, 3.
Uh-oh. One chemical plus another chemical equals...
Okay, yeah. You know what I'm gonna do? I am legitimately gonna take a post-it note and just like actually, because this is I don't like this. I don't like the thought of this. I am going to take a post-it note, put a little sticky on my monitor so I know where to be placing my mouse, because I don't like the concept of this. I think it's dumb. If I can just find one little sticky. Alright, so I spent a lot of time searching around for a post-it note. I finally found them squared away somewhere. Hopefully I remember to like show you the picture of my television screen where I have the post-it notes set up, but okay, so now we're gonna do this again. It's already in there, I'm assuming.
Oh my gosh, it's pitch black in here. With all those chemicals around, I'm going to have to be real careful.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay.
I broke my timer,
1,
so you'll have to count
2,
to yourself.
3,
you know, 9,
4,
8, 7,
5,
6, 5.
6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
There, all done. 1 down, 3 to go. It's a picture of fabric, all right.
Okay. Okay, and it's just okay, and she turns the light back on herself. That's great. That's good. Okay. Okay, so it turns out I don't need it one. Okay, I wasn't sure if we had to do everything in dark, so I didn't need to post it for the larger section. Either way, oh god, turn this off. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
There, all done. Finished another one. Looks like fabric to me.
Funny thing for me is that when I see the image, the post-it notes are covering everything. Okay, lights off. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
There, all done. I'm getting there. Beautiful. Not very interesting, but beautiful.
Okay, and the last one. Turn off lights. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
There, all done.
Okay, all 4 pictures, right?
There, I'll just put them in an envelope and I'll be all set.
Okay, and I'm just gonna take off all these post-it notes from Okay, we've got our photos.
Ah, you made the prints. Now you get to have the pleasure of delivering them to Monsieur Traquenard.
It sounds like you don't like him.
He's a conceited nixnut who thinks far too highly of himself and far too little of everyone else to do his job fairly.
What kind of dealings have you had with him?
Unhappy. I refuse to bow and scrape when I'm in his presence, and he resents me for it. He's not used to that. You see, most people are so afraid he'll write something bad about them that as far as they're concerned, whatever Jean-Mi wants, Jean-Mi gets, no questions asked.
Why does Jean-Mi need those prints?
Heather said that he wants to use them to illustrate an upcoming story about modern fabrics.
What's your opinion of Minette's assistant, Heather McKay?
Heather's a bright girl. Her crush on me is unfortunate, but I can handle it.
She has a crush on you?
It's obvious to me that she does. Dealing with models the way I do day in and day out, I've gotten pretty good at knowing what women are thinking and feeling.
Does Heather know that you know?
I've said nothing to her because although there is no chance that I will ever reciprocate her feelings, I see no point in hurting her. Let her have her crush. Eventually she will set her heart on someone else and I will be forgotten.
I hear that you used to date Minette.
That is correct.
But you're not dating her now?
No.
Wow, that was...
Why do I get the feeling you're not happy about that?
She broke up with me by leaving a message on my cell phone, and she hasn't said a word to me since. It was an unforgivable outrage. I don't claim to be a paragon of virtue, but even I didn't deserve that.
Yeah, that's fair.
You've had no contact at all with Minette since she broke it off?
None. All my dealings with her now are strictly professional, with Heather handling any and all communication between us.
Have you tried communicating with her anonymously?
Are you accusing me of something?
Should I be?
Of course not. You know, curiosity is not necessarily a good thing, Fräulein. I'd try to remember that if I were you.
It was fun talking to you.
Come back anytime.
Just some casual threatening here, don't mind me. Thanks for the camera, by the way, I'm gonna go now. Okay, so we got the prints. Point 9 is where we're going to be, the buy things.
Bonjour. Lequel préférez-vous?
Parlez-vous anglais?
If you buy, I speak whatever you like. I am Malika. I sell fine things from around the world. The others here, they sell things which they pry from the muck of their basements.
Okay, let's see what you got.
Okay, well,
You're selling a wheel from a kiddie car?
With imagination, that wheel can be put to many uses, which is why the price is 35 euros.
18 euros is more my speed.
Voila. What else do you like?
I don't know if this
How much
is...
are you selling the green rings for?
They are green magic rings. They cost 15 euros.
Too much. 4 euros is more like it.
Voila. What else do you like?
That's it.
Guess I'm just not in a buying mood.
When you come back, maybe then I have what you like.
I'll remember that.
Merci. Au revoir.
Okay, we're doing some bartering for some reason.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Monsieur Marchand, à votre service.
Bonjour, Monsieur Marchand.
American tourist?
Sort of. Is that okay?
I like Americans. They are smart. I sell good stuff and they can tell. So, what are you going to buy?
Well,
This
can
coffee.
never have too many of these, I guess.
It is an excellent coffee can. I practically give it to you for 7 euros.
Would you take 4 euros for it?
Vendu. What else tickles the fancy?
I don't know. This one has like too many patterns on it. Maybe this one?
What's in here? A movie?
Oui, it contains an American short film. I am not sure if it is about a beloved beast of burden in Tibet or about someone who talks a lot, but it has won many awards. And the fact that it is in a nice blue canister makes it well worth 84 euro.
Would you take 21 euros instead?
Vendu. What else tickles the fancy?
I really don't want to buy
Basically,
anything
I'm doing
right
the...
now.
I'm not
By
going too
any
low,
chance
but...
does Mademoiselle wish
What
to
the hell
earn
is the
some money?
one at the...
Maybe. How?
The tourists, they like to buy hand-painted reproductions of famous works of art. But as you can see, it is difficult for me to paint them. But for a young woman such as you, it is easy.
You want me to paint the reproductions?
You see, the lines are already there. You look at the original painting, you put paint on your brush, you paint between the lines. Voila! A painting which the tourists will gobble up. And I pay you 15 euro for each one you complete. Do you wish to start now?
Well, sure, if that's okay.
But of course.
Okay, we're for some reason painting now. So, I mean... Okay. Then we have this brown here. Okay. All these are individual. Is the... I guess the eyes as well, looks like. And here. I just realized the lips here are also like that. Okay, and then... Is it this color? No. It's way paler. My bad. That looks like it. I'm not seeing anything else. Is this also...
Monsieur, how's this?
Magnifique! You have done excellent work. And for that, I reward you. Do you wish to paint another?
Of course.
But of course.
I was about to say, I'm like, we better be doing a different picture, I swear to God. That's good. Like, if it's the same picture again... No, this one is a bit more... It's complicated, you say. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, so that is that one right there. Okay. It's like super yellow, this one. I'm missing this one here and this here. I mean, I can come back to it if I end up missing the color. It's a tiny bit more complicated. Okay. And we have a bit of a deeper orange here. It's almost kind of heading to red. My god. Like, not trying to accidentally click out somewhere else. That's it for brown. This purple is this one here. Yeah, okay, I'm right about that. Oh, we don't have this one. We have this one, though. Okay, that's it for that color. Now for the blacks. Then for green. Just realized I missed the black right here. Here we go. Oh.
Monsieur, how's this?
Another fine job. Here is your money. Do you wish to paint another?
Not right now. Maybe later.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
Okay. Any other...
Bonjour, mademoiselle. If you like the bargains, you have come to the right place. What captures the eyes?
Well...
I'm not sure about the bowling ball, because it's spherical, but then we haven't had anything that's like... I mean, she likes things with curves, right? What is this?
What's the price of this lava lamp?
That lamp is very special. The truck which rises and falls inside it, unlike any I have ever seen. Watching it will entertain you for hours. And I am selling it for only 20 euro.
I'll give you €5 for it.
My price is 20 euro. You may take or leave.
Then I'm not interested.
See anything else you like?
Is this just red lipstick?
That is red lipstick, like you will find in nowhere else. So red and full of moisture that your lips will look like tropical flowers from dawn
God.
until dusk. To you, I sell it for only 19 euro.
How about €5?
19 euro, that is the price.
Then
Okay,
I'm
so
not
she's
interested.
one...
See anything else you like?
Actually, I don't see anything else.
Here, new things come and old things go all the time. You must come back.
I might just do that. Au revoir.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Okay. Well, okay, so that's that. We're gonna go away. Continue our errand run.
Come in. Set your things down and come on over here. Hi, JJ Ling. I'd shake your hand, but I get flour all over you. Oh, and Heather called and told me about your luggage. No worries. I have plenty of clothes in every size imaginable. Your bedroom's down that hall. The airline lost my luggage once, told me it was gone for good and paid me $100. Then 5 years later, my suitcase shows up on my doorstep. And a bill for the $100 they'd paid me. Plus interest.
Plus interest.
Oh my gosh, really?
What? You don't believe me?
Of course I do.
The worst part was I had to toss out almost everything that was in it. Clothes, makeup. I mean, the stuff was 5 years old, right? You like chocolate chip cookies?
I love chocolate chip cookies.
So do I. And the nice thing is, I'm about 3 pounds shy of being the perfect size 12 that I need to be for Minette. I have a very high metabolism. So, I make cookies, I eat cookies, and since you're here, I share cookies.
I'm actually surprised to hear size 12.
Why does Minette want you to be a size 12?
Contractually, I have to be a size 12. See, Minette is into curves, so she designs clothes for full-figured curvy women. Because I signed on to be her fitting model, I have to maintain the ideal size 12 weight and shape.
Okay. But does that mean you're just like going to very specifically be limited to Minette?
What's a fitting model?
A fitting model puts on samples from a designer's latest line, so the designer can create each piece on a real live person instead of a dress form. It's not very exciting. In fact, it's totally boring. Plus, you're always getting stabbed with pins. But it pays the bills.
Does anyone else live here?
Nope, it's just me. And you now. Managed to get a short-term lease. Soon as I'm done being Minette's fitting model, I am out of here.
Can you think of anyone who might be out to get Minette?
Well, Dieter, obviously.
Dieter von Schwesterkrank?
He and Minette went out for about 6 months. Then all of a sudden, last April, Minette dumped him. Just tossed him aside like last month's edition of Vogue.
Okay.
Do you know why she broke it off?
No idea. Although I suspect it has something to do with the fact that Dieter lets his pet boa constrictor run loose in that photographic studio of his.
He has a pet boa constrictor?
That's what I said. Don't you believe me?
You know what? I don't think I do.
Usually I'd say you were a smart kid. See, to be a good model, you kind of have to be a good actress too. So sometimes I make things up, you know, just for practice. Just to see if I can get people to believe me.
Okay.
Doesn't that make people kind of mad?
Some people, yeah. But I don't do it to be mean. And it's not like I'm hurting anybody. I'm just being creative. I've got some people convinced that I won the lottery and am actually a millionaire. It's kind of fun. But in this case, I'm not lying. Dieter really does keep a snake in his studio. Hardly anybody knows about it. I think it may be illegal. If you happen to be in there, be careful.
Heather wants me to pick up an envelope from you.
Oh yeah, it's right over there. Heather needed a bunch of personal information so they can pay me, but I refused to give it out over the phone. I'm real paranoid about that sort of stuff. Don't ask me why, I just am. Go ahead and take it to her.
But you're not going to deliver it yourself? What do you mean?
I'll be back in a bit.
Okay.
Well, I have to say, I did not see a
Forget
boa
something.
constrictor
I'll be back in a bit.
Okay.
in Dieter's place, so... Good intentions. Paris according to zoo. I don't know if it's something I need. Something about the catacombs. You can, if you want to pause, you can read it. I'm just like... I feel all winded from doing art. From doing all those arts. No. Oh, this is the... Okay, so this is if we're... And this is to leave.
Empty.
Top story. Local mint growers unhappy with the fact that mint prices have fallen to 15 a kilogram are attempting to drive prices back up by withholding and sometimes destroying their harvest. As a result, fresh mint is in short supply in Paris. Both professional and amateur chefs alike have taken notice. Not surprisingly, a black market for mint sprang up almost as soon as supplies started to dwindle. Enterprising vendors do a thriving business in local parks and on street corners, sometimes charging €5 for a single sprig. The rack of lime is a disaster without my signature mint sauce. Okay, so this is going to be something that... Who has been forced to cook without mint for the last 4 days. I add a pinch of mint to everything. A homemaker who has been unable to buy the herbs for a week. At least I used to. Nothing I cook tastes good anymore. It's terrible. While they are hoping their strike will put pressure on their largest customers, the Companies that produce mint oil, mint growers, have little sympathy for people like Parmaline and Lemire. Customers have taken mint for granted long enough, said a grower who refused to give his name. It's high time that changed. Okay. Well. So we're gonna go give the photos to... Oh god, I realized it take a long way just to get to... There wasn't a stop closer?
Oui?
Okay.
Excusez-moi, mais êtes-vous Monsieur Traquenard?
Please, in English. I do not wish to hear my native tongue butchered while I eat. As for my name, not Traquenard. It is Jean-Michel Traquenard.
Jean-Michel Traquenard.
Traquenard! Traquenard!
Traquenard, Traquenard.
Enough! What can I do for you, Mademoiselle?
Drew, Nancy Drew. I've just started working for Minette as an assistant.
Oh? What happened to Ezer?
Elzer?
Ezer Mickey.
Huh? Oh, Heather McKay. No, Heather still works for Minette. I'm kind of working for both of them.
Our Lady of the Mask has fired 3 assistants in the past 5 months. I hope you are not next. In fact, that Ezer has managed to avoid the axe for this long is truly remarkable.
Here, I'm supposed to give these photos to you. They came straight from Dieter von Schwesterkrank's darkroom. I printed them up myself.
You are quite doué as a photo developer. Bravo for you, Nancy Drew. Merci. I was afraid Ezer had forgotten. So, you had the pleasure of meeting Herr von Schwesterkrank, eh?
He seemed very nice.
Dieter is a very enterprising young man, which in most cases is good, but when arrogance enters the picture... Pff. So, do you, like Ezer, hope to leave your mark on the world of couture?
I have no desire to design wild and crazy dresses, if that's what you mean.
Then you are an intelligent young lady, Nancy. In the world of couture, a single creation worn by someone famous to a high-profile event, such a dress can be worth a fortune in publicity, which makes it a desperately competitive world. A dog-eat-dog world. A world where bad things can and do happen to good people. You must order something. I insist. La carte, s'il vous plaît.
Oh, but I'm really not hungry.
Mademoiselle.
Thank you. I mean, merci.
Order anything you want. Everything here is superb. And Henri, he is the best waiter in all of France.
Well, in that case...
Croque Monsieur. Creme de glace. So, well, this is clearly steak and something. Steak and fries? That's what I'm reading that as?
How about the cassoulet?
Oui, mademoiselle.
Cassoulet is...
Merci. Henri, ajoutez-le à mon édition, s'il vous plaît.
Certainement.
Who can resist cassoulet?
Oh boy. That was wonderful.
Excusez-moi, mademoiselle.
You left something on your plate, Nancy.
So, what else do you wish from me?
Do you have any idea why Minette wears that mask?
I believe she is the victim of botched plastic surgery.
Do you have proof?
No, but I tell you this, Nancy. Some women with noses that would put birds of prey to shame are perfectly content with their appearance, while others with acceptable features are convinced they are more hideous than Frankenstein. Self-image. It can make people do strange things.
If you had to name Minette's worst enemy, who would that be?
Ugo Batelli, without a doubt. Not only do he and Minette have similar design styles, so that they are constantly competing for the same couture clients, but both of them are unthinking, socially inept egoists. It is a rare week that goes by without one of them insulting the other.
Has it ever gone beyond words?
Not to my knowledge. You ask very curious questions, Mademoiselle Drew. They make me think you know more than you are saying. And as a member of the press,
I'm not sure that I like that.
Do you have a real office somewhere?
When I'm writing my column, I go to my office at Glam Glam. When I'm researching my column, I come here. I have my telephone, which can do everything save sing the Marseillaise, good food, and a chair for whomever stops by.
How can I contact this Hugo Butterly person?
His phone number is right here in my digital assistant. Of course, it's extremely unlikely that you will be able to talk to him in person. Even I occasionally have trouble penetrating the wall of sycophants that surrounds him. So, what else do you wish from me?
I'm staying with JJ Ling, the model. Do you know her?
But of course, I know everyone who is anyone when it comes to fashion. And Gigi, she is a breath of fresh air.
But what about JJ Ling?
You mean Gigi Ling?
No, I mean JJ.
Gigi.
JJ.
En français, you pronounce G like J and J like G. She may very well be JJ in America, but in France, she is Gigi.
How well does she get along with Minette?
From what I hear, very well. Which is surprising when you consider all things. I assume she told you how she was tricked into a current contract with Minette.
No, she didn't. Minette tricked her?
If you do not know, you will have to ask Gigi. Just because I know everything that happens in the world of haute couture does not mean that I repeat everything.
It was a pleasure talking to you.
À tout à l'heure.
All right, tout à l'heure. All right, so I guess we're gonna head back to... Oh, wait, Heather's this side.
What's up?
Do you work for Minette because you want to be a fashion designer too?
Well, I studied at Rhode Island School of Design and Central St. Martin's in London, so I kind of like to think that I already am a fashion designer. I work for Minette mostly so I can develop some contacts and get a feel for the business end of things.
When do you think you'll be ready to go off on your own?
I don't know.
Heather, my pencil's missing. It was right here and now it's gone. You walked off with it again.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
I'm telling you, it's not here.
Did you check behind your ear?
Oh.
When Minette fires me, that's when I'll go off on my own. And as you just heard, that could be any day now.
Here's that envelope I picked up from JJ. I almost forgot.
No problem.
Talk to you later.
Allez, bye-bye.
Okay, then we're gonna give...
If you need to talk to Minette, good luck. She's playing that ridiculous online game she's obsessed with and refuses to do anything else until she gets the highest score. It is so aggravating.
Okay. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to... This might be shorter in time just because of having to... all that time spent trying to find a post-it note just to stick on my monitor, but... Because I got a feeling she's going to make us play the game so she gets the high score. Either way, thank you for liking if you like, thank you for commenting if you commented, thank you for subscribing if you subscribed, and thank you for simply clicking on this video. Until next time, guys, see ya!